Welcome back to the dung heap. Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks since I put any videos up. I had to put a washer dryer system in for my mother upstairs so she didn't tumble down the basement steps and crack her coconut. But as usual, try to do things around here, and well, you see my problem? I was mowing the lawn. See that right there? Yeah, okay. Take a look at this one. All right, well, been unhappy with the solution since I bought this thing. I'm not unhappy with the tractor, and I'm not unhappy with the mower. Save for this. I don't like the way these wing out like this. They kick out. Now, it would be an easy solution just to swap one side to the other, and that way they would kick in. But the problem is, if you look at that, whatever, 45 that is, if you 45 it that way, it's going to create interference with the steer tire. So you can't do that. I've already fixed these twice. My problem is I ride hard and put things away wet, and I ended up cracking into stuff. I do not have a golf course here. It's closer to a combination junkyard, surface of the moon. How about that? And I also have trees to contend with. And I try to get as close as I can, and that's limited. That's like 4 inches out from the edge of the deck, which is not ideal. Let's put it that way. Side. Now this is what we're working with here. This broke out of there. Probably should clean it up, but all right, what I will do, what I'm going to do with this, since this is going to be an obstruction here, I'm going to go in, I'll put this in the drill press and drill that out. So if I got a bit pretty close to that, and get rid of that crap around there. If I don't got a bit big enough to do that, I'll use a burr. And then I'll put a little bit of a taper on this, not too much, just knock the edges off of it. So that way I got an angle or recess there, so I can put some weld in on the bottom side of this. Let me set you back in the nest. Like right there. This should be fun to drill. All right, there we go. Probably should grind that stuff off of there. Yeah, I think I will. Put that in the... Still got a little bit of a weld edge on there. That bead's still there, so I'm gonna take that off. But first, while I'm over here, I might as well put this... Am I set up? No, I'm not set up. All right. You know what I'll do? I'll just hit this with the grinder a little bit too, just to give me a little bit of a chamfer there, so I got something to bite into on the weld. I mean, that's pretty good right there, actually. I could probably deal with that. But I will take this off of here. Okay, let me bring you back over. This is basically what I'm going to come to here. I mean, I'm just going to put this back together. Welder in place, and then that'll be that. I think. Okay, bring you back when I'm set up. I think I'm ready to roll here. about as square as I think I'm gonna give a shit to get it. So we'll leave it at that. Got those on there. It's fairly well squared up. I got this at 175. That might be a little hot. This is pretty beefy metal here, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. I'll see how it acts. I'm using E6011s. That's because that's what I had. And what is freshy fresh, so everything else is staley stale. Woo! All right, I'll pack this up and get back over to the house. Back at the bench, got this over here. I got to put this, push this roll pin out so I can get this back in and see how she fits up. Okay. That was almost painless. Now what's this going to look like? This is going to look like this. Alright, put that on there. And I think we're good to go as far as this aspect. Ooh. Alright. Excuse me. She might need a little trimming around here, so just still. Alright, let's try this again. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Let's see what we get. Show you what I'm talking about. See right there? She was a little too fat. She was up like that, and it was hard getting that pin through there. Well, actually, I got the pin through good, you saw, but it was putting too much of a squeeze on this. So I give it a little more playroom. Now it would have wore in anyhow, you know, I mean, eventually, but just because. Let's see if I have a little grease. All right. Now they ought to have a voice command tripod. Up, down, pan, tilt, spin, mutilate. That's what they should, somebody should come up with that. I think that'd be a good idea. Look at that broken ass thing. All right, I'm gonna go look for another, maybe find a pin and a washer pin, a hairpin for this. Yeah, see, she's pretty hammered too. So what I didn't have a pin to go in there, so I cut off a carriage bolt, and now I'm about to drill this. I think it'll be an alright substitute, I think. Okay, back over. How's this battery almost dead already? Man. One more thing. Gather all this up. Take her for a test drive in a minute. Okay, I'm happy with that for now. It's working and it's keeping the mower from dragging, but I want to replace this with some skids across the bottom of this for sure. I just don't like the way these things are. They're beat up and they're cracked, and I could straighten them out and do whatever with them, but it's just a bad system to me. I just don't like the way they stick out. So I'm going to wrap this video up, get my tractor back inside and take some of those other parts, metal, throw it back in the hedgerow where it came from. And I guess that's it for this one. So thanks for watching.